Nautical themed shirt, check. Steamboat Willie hat, check. Disney cruise documents, check. And passport, check. It's time to go on a Disney cruise. We just arrived here to the cruise terminal in Port Canaveral, and you can see the Disney Fantasy right there ahead of us. We are gonna go check in and get on the ship now. We just went through security and got here to the terminal. You can see there's a little bit of a crowd. It's actually not too bad right now. It is just after 11 a.m. Just so you know, when you get here and you're ready to check in, one of the things they're gonna give you is this health questionnaire. You're gonna fill this out into the terminal, and then when you get up to the desk to check in, you will turn this in. You can see Pluto is the character right here in the middle, meeting people. Boarding has just started, and we actually got a really early boarding group. We're boarding group number 2, so we are heading in now. One of the best moments of any Disney cruise at Port Canaveral. We walk through the Mickey, and we're heading out toward the ship. Hey Sherri, how excited are you?
Disney Fantasy, please welcome aboard the Legg family.
So friends, Sherri and I are actually not traveling by ourselves this trip. We did bring friends with us on this cruise, and you're gonna see them in the vlogs over the next several days, so let me introduce them to you. These are our friends, Desi and Maddie. You've seen Desi with us on some of our past cruises. This is Maddie's first time cruising with Disney. So excited to see her experience. Sherri, are you excited to have friends with us this trip?
Yes, I am.
We've literally been on board for like 35 seconds, and they're already doing photos. We're up on deck 11, which is the pool deck here on the Fantasy, and of course the first place we are going, the adults only pool, to check it out. Oh my gosh. Right next to the adult only pool is the Cove Cafe, one of Sherri's favorite places on every single Disney cruise ship. We'll be spending a lot of time and money here. And here in Cove Cafe, they have this little pastry display right at the end of the coffee bar with things like caramel tartlets, orange chocolate cupcakes, Rice Krispie sticks. And I've been surprised, not a lot of people know this stuff is actually included in the price. So none of these things here cost extra. So come in, get your specialty coffee, which does cost extra, but then grab a little treat to go with it, complimentary. I was telling Sherri and Desi and Maddie, there's something about cruising with Disney that as soon as I walked on the ship, I just instantly got happy, smiled, like it's just like breath and relaxation. I am so happy to be back on board cruising with Disney. You can see there's already a little bit of a line for the aqueduct as people are ready to get on the water slide. Here's Goofy's sports deck. This is where they have a basketball course. You can see they have basketballs available all the time right there for you to use for free. Sherri, you might be from Indiana, but if you ever want to lose at basketball, you just let me know. We walked around the ship a whole bunch, and now we are hungry. We're not able to get into our stateroom yet, so we're gonna get lunch. But you guys, we are not gonna have lunch in Cabanas, which is normally where we go for our first day meal. We are actually gonna go to Animator's Palate and try the lunch there. Animator's is one of our very favorite restaurants on every Disney cruise ship. Pretty excited to try it for lunch. Here's the menu for embarkation day at Animator's Palate. You can see appetizers, some from the kettle stuff, entrees, desserts. This all looks pretty good. So I did start eating this already. I got the chicken Caesar salad for lunch, big piece of chicken on top, lots of Caesar dressing and croutons. It's actually really good.
And I already started eating mine too, but I got the penne pasta with like tomatoes and goat cheese. It's really yummy.
Lunch at Animator's Palate is finished. We just got to our stateroom, which is 9049 here on the Disney Fantasy. I want to give you guys a quick stateroom tour, show you what our stateroom looks like. Hey look, the best part of every Disney stateroom that I book, it comes with a Sherri. So just so you guys know, we did book an inside stateroom on this cruise. As we've said in a lot of cruise vlogs before, we love inside rooms because of how quiet they are, how dark they are. We sleep so good in the inside room, so that's what we book. So for this one, Sherri, we actually got a deluxe inside stateroom, and one of the differences is that it does have the double bath. And this is one of the things that Disney Cruise is kind of known for. You'll see you open this first door, you have a sink and a toilet, couple little hooks and shelves to put stuff on there. You see we do have the Disney Cruise, the Spa H2O soap. And then right next to it, we actually have another bathroom. You can see inside, full mirror, that's really nice. We have towels, we have the H2O Beauty lotion, and here is our shower, our tub. And there's one thing that has changed with Disney Cruise Line as far as the bathroom goes. Since we cruised last, A lot of you guys have asked about it and talked about it because you know that we love the H2O bath products here on Disney Cruise. Confession, I have taken a lot of them from past cruises because I like them so much. And some of you guys have even sent us some and given us some because you know how much we love it. But they did away with the single-use bottles. And now what they have here in the shower are the pumps. You can see the H2O Marine shampoo, the conditioner, and the body wash right here. And from a reducing plastics, reducing waste, and also just from, sure, from like a budget standpoint, that makes total sense for Disney. I'm actually not that mad about it. I understand why they did it. But I am gonna miss stealing as many of those little shampoo, conditioners, and body washes as I possibly could. And then here in our stateroom, you can see we have a couch here, got a little table here. We've got our desk, we've got a mirror, and there's all sorts of storage. There's storage here, there's drawers down there, there's drawers over here. The bed is off the ground quite a bit, so suitcases can slide right under there. And then there's more storage across from the bathrooms. When you first walk in, you can see there's a little safe down there. There are some hangers in here, and just so you know, if you need more hangers, ask guest services, they will bring you more of these. And then over here you can see another closet with a lot of hangers. This is actually the most hangers I've ever seen on a Disney cruise for sure. TV right here, and you guys, look how amazing this is. This must be from one of you. This totally unexpected. This was waiting on our bed when we got here. It says, Adam and Sherri, congrats on your Grand Slam cruise. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much for sending that to us. That is just like ridiculously nice. It's the Bon Voyage sweet basket. Yeah, we're definitely going to open that up and enjoy those. And then because we're Castaway Club Gold members, we received this backpack, which Gold and Silver members receive. But we also received these, which we have not received before. And you guys, I am not even going to lie. We are so excited about Castaway Club luggage tags. I have wanted these for so long, and I love that we finally have them. And then of course that amazingly comfortable Disney cruise bed that we just, oh my gosh, you guys, we sleep so good in here. And then up here above our bed on the Dream and the Fantasy, the inside rooms have what Disney calls the Magic Porthole. So this porthole provides a view outside. It's kind of like a digital window in your stateroom. But it's not just a look outside, because one of the things Disney does, the reason that it is magical, is that you'll actually see things come across the screen. You'll see like starfish jump on the screen, or you'll see Disney characters fly by and do stuff. So it's actually kind of a fun like entertainment thing in the room, as well as something that helps the inside staterooms not feel so closed in, at least for us. So that's it. Disney Fantasy Stateroom 9049. This is going to be home for the next week. I could not be more excited. Like, could not be more excited. I am thrilled. And one last thing that I just noticed, we are not going to be utilizing this, but just so you know, this would actually pull down for another bed up here right above the couch, and the couch would pull out into a bed as well. So you could use this as a bed, that is a bed, and that is a bed. We just gonna be using this.
And one of our favorite parts of the Disney cruise is decorating our door with our magnets.
We have them all here. Sherri obviously put the first LeggLife magnet on. Now, it is basically Sherri's job to make our door pretty. Just, you know, these were on our door when we got here, so we think one of you guys probably put them there. We love them. Look at all of the magnets. Oh my goodness. Okay, Sherri's throwing them on the ground.
Sorry. So
here's what we have. We showed you guys these on our packing video. We have the Grand Slam cruise, because you guys know this is the 4th and final ship we needed for Disney Cruise. We've got some of our name ones. We've got the YouTube ears. One of you guys made us this. This is the 3D printed kind of door thing. Gosh, that is so amazing. We got these and those. There is our door. Good job, Sherri Beth. I think we forgot to talk about this. Look at the gold lanyards. When she like picked this up and gave it to us, it was just like, ah, so awesome. Love that we're Gold Castaway Club members. So we just spent a few minutes putting together all of our fish extender bags. So we're gonna go around and deliver those to different staterooms. We didn't really show this when we walked in, but we are back here in the lobby of the Fantasy. You'll see that grand staircase right there, the amazing chandelier that fills the whole middle of the ceiling. Got the elevators over there. You can see Minnie Mouse is the statue in the middle of the lobby. No doubt we'll be getting a lot of photos with her this trip. Right off of the lobby on the 4th floor is something that I know this one is super excited about. A Tiffany & Co. Yeah, we're definitely gonna check that out. And you can see set up in the lobby a photo booth area for Star Wars Day at Sea. There actually hasn't been a ton of people taking advantage of that yet today, but I'm sure on the Star Wars Day, the line for that will be packed. Sailing away deck party is finished. We just came back to our room to kind of put suitcases away, get unpacked, and really get settled here early in the cruise so that the whole rest of the time we're on the ship, we don't feel like we're living out of suitcases. We feel like the room is, I don't know, ours and clutter-free. But this is kind of fun. On the Magic Porthole, you can actually see us pulling away right there. Port Canaveral behind the ship. Open ocean ahead of us. So excited. And also, you guys, we've already met so many of you. Like, it has been a little overwhelming, and I mean that in a good way, like the best possible way. Thank you to everybody who already, just a few hours in, has come up and said hello to us, said you watch our videos. That stuff means the world to us. We love when you guys do that. We love getting to meet you, getting to interact with you. So please, please, please never hesitate to say hello to us. We love it. You can see Minnie Mouse right here overlooking the lobby doing a meet and greet, signing autographs. And the line for Minnie is actually not too bad. There's probably, I don't know, 15 or 16 people in it, but that's it. We just finished the evening show here on night number 1, which was called A Fantasy Come True. Kind of just an overview of what to expect on the cruise. It was fun. We haven't seen anything like that on any other ships. Now we have a little bit of time before dinner, so we're actually going to Disney Tunes Trivia. And I think we've assembled a winning team for Disney Tunes Trivia. Sherri, how are we doing?
I mean, not great.
Yeah, we have a few questions that we have not even answered.
That one. They're like, stop playing jealousy. I'm like, okay, I got it. We're good. We're good.
Dinner, night number 1. We're actually back at Animator's Palate, the same place that we had lunch. However, the menu for dinner is totally different.
Dude, check it out! It's like a big human tank!
Appetizer has arrived, and as we do every single time at Animator's Palate, you guys know we had to get the black truffle pasta prosciutto. These, one of our favorite appetizers on the entire cruise.
Now what I want you to do is send a special message to Sherri today. It goes something like this. I adore you, Sherri. Did you get it, Adam? Totally got it. Oh, you totally did, dude? Awesome. Hey, Sherri, did that? Hey, totally take your fins out of it. Hey, Sherri, how's your cruise so far, dude?
Great.
It's totally great. Totally good to hear you. Hey, Sherri, guess what? Adam has something to say to you, dude. Whoa, hold on, Adam. This is the most romantic language, dude. You need to stand up, dude. Everyone put your fists together for Adam, dude. Alright, Adam, I'm not going to interrupt you again, okay, dude? Take it away. I adore you, Sherri. That was totally awesome, dude! Everyone put your fists together for Adam, dude! That was well cool, dude. Hey, Sherri, how was that today?
Fantastic.
Fantastic? I'm glad you said that, dude, because now it's your turn. Alright, everyone put your fists together for Sherri, dude! She's shaking no, dude. Hey, Sherri, guess what? It's gonna be a real long dinner, dude. Hey, Sherri, what about we say it together, dude?
Okay.
Sounds good? Alright, dude. Here we go. I adore you, Adam. And I totally cannot hear you.
I'm losing my voice.
Are you losing your voice, dude? That's good, dude. Hey, dudes, do you want to be part of my awesome club?
Yes.
Say cha. Does everyone want to be part of my awesome club? Say cha, dudes.
For dinner, I went with the tuna steak. I think I had this on our last cruise at Animators, and I absolutely loved it. It definitely looks good.
And I went with the chicken. Look how yummy that was.
So this may be the most important part of any Disney meal. It's the dessert. I went with the sundae. Sherri didn't get anything. Sherri, do you at least want a bite of mine?
No, it's gonna make me cough. I'm still struggling a little bit with my cold, so I just had tea.
I would rather have ice cream than tea. So we just got back to our stateroom. Here's our first towel animal. We've had this one before on previous cruises, and we don't really know what it is. Like, what do you guys think? Is this a walrus? Is it a... I don't know what kind of animal it is, but I do know these are mine. Also, we got back to our stateroom, and one of you guys just continue to blow us away. This is from Cynthia M. The message was, Cove Cafe is on me. You guys, a $50 credit to our account. That is just like so nice. Thank you so very much. You guys never have to do stuff like that, but between the gifts we had from you guys we got in our stateroom, between the $50 credit, between all of you that we've gotten to see today, we are definitely feeling the love, so thank you.
As I mentioned at dinner, I'm still not feeling fantastic, so I'm actually gonna go to bed.
How has your first day on the Disney Fantasy been?
It's been great. I really like the ship. It's beautiful.
It is really beautiful. Yeah, first impressions are really impressive on the ship. Seas are not too bad. Like, you can definitely feel the boat moving.
Right, but I took Dramamine, and so like I can feel it moving, but it's not making me sick, which is good.
Totally. I would say today, you know, the first day on a cruise is always tough because it's overwhelming. Like, to be quite honest, like, I don't think there's any way that it's just not overwhelming.
Right, there's a lot to look at and a lot to like figure out, and this is a different ship. Like, things are laid out differently than what we're used to, and so it's just a lot of learning. But
it's been awesome. The crew that we've encountered so far has been amazing.
Yep. Like, super nice. I've been impressed, because, you know, one of the things I always ask is, like, you know, how long have you been on the Fantasy? I like to know their story. And I've been impressed by the number of people I've met today who have been on the Fantasy since its inception, since it was first launched, which says a lot, I think. Right. So I would say first impressions for me on the Fantasy have been awesome. Day one, like, this first day is never relaxing to me. You know? Just like finding your way around the ship, trying to go do stuff. It definitely felt full. It didn't feel relaxing. Right, but we have 2 at-sea days coming up, back to back. We're so excited. We were supposed to, slight change in our plans, we were supposed to have brunch tomorrow at Apollo, but we weren't able to get our friends to join us. And for us, it's like, you know what, we're traveling with them, we want to be with them. And so we actually changed our Apollo brunch to later in the cruise when we could all be together. I'd rather be with them than just do brunch by ourselves. For sure. So Sherri's gonna go to bed. I am not terribly tired. Also, I'm like a little kid on Christmas. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna go walk around the ship. Let's go see what we can find. And keep enjoying the Fantasy a little bit more on our first day. Yeah. Good night, Sherri. Good night. So even though it's late at night, it is like 10:15 p.m. You can actually see Minnie Mouse up here still meeting people. And it's one of the things we love about Disney Cruise is that character greetings happen all throughout the day. So if you don't get one character greeting, just wait a little while and you'll get the next one. Also, here's one more Star Wars kind of photo area. You can see they have Han Solo, Frozen, and Carbonite. How cool is that to get your photo with? I love that they have stuff like this around the ship. One thing to know about Disney cruise ships is that at nighttime, things are pretty dead. And by pretty dead, I mean almost completely dead. You can see I'm up here walking along one of the decks and there is not a person in sight anywhere. Just as the outside decks were empty earlier, so the atrium lobby is as well. So friends, right here with my pal Mickey is where I'm gonna end day one of our Disney cruise vlog. Our first time on the Disney Fantasy. Finishing our Grand Slam cruise. This is the 4th and final Disney cruise ship we needed to sail on to complete the fleet. You guys, what a great day it was. As I mentioned earlier, it's the kind of thing you just walk on the ship and you just kind of like breathe a sigh of relief and rest and relaxation. That's exactly what I did. But definitely looking forward to tomorrow as we start to feel a little more comfortable around the ship, as we enjoy an at-sea day, and the rest of the cruise on the Disney Fantasy. You guys, thanks so much for joining us on day number 1. There is so much more to come. We're so excited to share with you. And as my pal Mickey would say, we'll see you real soon.